Have some startling statistics about our veterans. They are 1.5 times more likely to die by suicide right here in our country.
Research shows there is a connection between PTSD, substance abuse, and suicide. Claudia Rupcich is joining us live. Claudia, you spoke to a Valley veteran who has struggled with all of these issues and wants to share a message this Veterans Day.
That's right. This morning we're talking about Corey Peterson. That's him right here. He dealt with depression, PTSD, drugs, alcohol. He even told me he attempted to kill himself, but he survived. He worked through all of that, and today he says it was for a very important reason. Corey Peterson knows what it's like to feel hopeless.
Utter degradation and demoralization, that self-defeat, that self-deprecating behavior, telling myself that I'm not worthy.
It started while he was in the United States Marine Corps in the early 90s. He served in the Gulf War and saw the devastating aftermath in Kuwait.
Still left a mark.
In '95, he was discharged under an other than honorable condition.
For substance use, and it spiraled.
For 14 years, he battled drug addiction and alcoholism.
A lot of it stems from not being able to have that brotherhood, being separated from it, and looking for whatever I could, anywhere I could.
He even attempted suicide.
I had a .357 in my hand, and I pulled the trigger, and somehow it didn't fire.
According to the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs, we lose 20 veterans to suicide each day. Arizona has some of the highest veteran suicide rates in the country.
All names and ranks.
Peterson's been in recovery for a decade and now helps others dealing with substance abuse. He's the director of admissions for Better Today Recovery Services in Phoenix.
I don't want people to be out there for another 14 years like I was, bouncing in and out, struggling, and doing whatever they needed to do to survive.
He wants veterans to know they're not alone.
There's somebody out there that cares about them, that loves them, that understands their sacrifice.
And he hopes that what he went through and his role now will make a difference.
If it's only one person, then my life had meaning.
And if you're a veteran working through some of these issues or a family member out there who wants to help, there are a lot of resources out there for you. In fact, we have a lot of links and information on our website, abc15.com. And Nick and Kaylee, shout out to Corey for sharing his story. He said sometimes he feels he's not worthy because so many other people sacrifice so much more.
And thank goodness he has family and friends around him, because so much of this is part of that. Our veterans need support for sure. Claudia Rupcich, thank you very much. Appreciate that report.